Hi there. I thought today I'd try and do a how-to on how to import an Excel spreadsheet into SQL Server. Now, what I'm going to import is this Excel spreadsheet here called movie.xlsx. It's a spreadsheet that is taken from the TMDB database that I could download from Kaggle, and when you download that database it comes in a zip format, zipped up Excel spreadsheets, but obviously you can't work with that within SQL Server. So in order to actually do that you need to import it, and the quickest way that I've found to import it is using the import and export wizard. I've got a link here on my taskbar to the import export wizard, but it will appear in your start menu if you have a look for it as well. Most important that you use the 32-bit, because the 64-bit doesn't allow you to import Excel spreadsheets. Okay, so if I launch the wizard, click next, and the data source that you want is Excel, obviously Microsoft Excel. Go to the path. The path, I've obviously just gone to it, so it's, for me, it's downloads movie, and then click next, and the destination is the SQL Server native client. Server name is localhost, and the database, I've already created a version of it here, TMDB. Okay, so this screen here, select source, tables and views. There are two sheets in the spreadsheet, and one of them's called data and another one's like a copy of data. I'm not exactly sure why, but okay. This one's called data, but the destination, we get to choose that. So I'm going to call it movie 1. I've already created a movie before, and I want to preview quickly how it's going to look, also to give you an idea of exactly what you're going to get when it comes in. Okay, so it's obviously, it's got fields like titles, backdrop, path, home page. It actually links to the IMDb database, which is can be useful. There's its title, so Mulan, for example, here, and then it gives you an overview, and then there's a few other bits and pieces that I'm sure could be very useful, but right now I'm just not going to worry too much about them. Okay, so click OK on that, click next. Oops, sorry, click next. And this then brings up a screen that shows you what fields the source is. So how the source spreadsheet sees the fields and what the server is going to create. Now, in actual fact, I tend to leave this because if at a later date I do need to change these types to something different, it's easier to do it inside SQL than it is from within the import-export wizard. Okay, so generally I click next here, and next, and finish. And it will import the rows. And that's it. It tells you it's done. Success, success, success. Click close. And that is the import done. So let's just check. So as I say, I've got, well, no, I haven't said. I've got Management Studio link down here as well. So if I launch that, I've already launched, actually if I close it up, we'll launch it again. So I launched that. So click connect on the local, and then we'll just open up the TMDB database. And there you see, we have the movie 1 table. So if I quickly select on that, and let's say, for example, we want to find any titles where title like, well, I'm going to go for Star Wars because it's easy. Let's see how many films now, films and other things that have spoofs and cartoons and what have you that have the word Star Wars in the title. There's actually 61, which is a fair old amount, and lots of things like Lego and Robot Chicken, Star Wars, etc. But anyway, point is, those movies are now, titles have now been imported into SQL Server. So job done. Thanks very much.